Here we go.
Here we go. Welcome, part 8, the final video. This is how you kill Oryx, the Taken King. This took us many tries.
He's kind of a big deal.
Many moons.
Many moons.
What are you carrying? Looks like
that's the shotgun, the rage shotgun that I just got.
And now you just traded it for that wimpy normal gun.
Well,
You chose poorly.
so you spawn Oryx in.
It's the wimpy normal looking
yep.
one that is the right one, Jamie.
You want to split.
well.
You want to split into 2 teams.
Excuse me.
So here's what.
Go for a fancy thing. You
So
shrivel
these
guy.
are the Taken coming in. So
Indiana Jones.
first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna kill the wave of Taken.
Is that what that big black ball did? It give
Yeah,
you
it spawns Taken in, and then it's gonna spawn in 2 Taken Knights on each of these back platforms. As soon as you kill these Knights, Oryx is going to move to one of these 2 platforms. Okay, so what you need to do is the way that you split the team.
Watch out, he's coming. I see a shadow.
I see a shadow.
Yeah, and he's gonna punch that platform, and that's gonna put an orb of darkness on the platform, and the guy who touches and gets that is going to be torn between dimensions.
What is that?
He's a light-eating ogre.
Light-eating
A
ogre.
light-eating ogre. So how?
So like
No.
mostly non-fat.
Yeah.
Only a side salad.
Only a side salad, lighting ogre.
Dressing on the side.
You know, I start splitting my portions in half. I just.
He's a vegan.
Yeah.
Because look at me, I'm practically an ogre.
He's a Diet Coke drinker for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so the same principle of the Deathsingers applies in Oryx. Like the platform, so there's a guy that gets torn between.
Was that one of you guys?
Yeah. No, there's a guy that gets torn between dimensions, and he has to work his way around the platforms.
Oh, he's glowing. His justice
So,
is glowing.
What do the Death Singers do?
He's
for
having a heart
Voldemort?
attack.
They do nothing for Voldemort. What are you talking about?
Death Eaters and his Death Singers.
Yeah, these guys clearly work for the dark side.
Yeah.
What happens when he's glowing? What does that mean?
When his chest opens up, that's how you damage him. So, and this is what you do to do damage to
You
him.
should really get a shield.
So
to
you remember what
protect
you had to do on the Deathsingers, where you had to spawn the platforms in a counterclockwise pattern. That
Hey,
same.
you got him
That-
already?
No. Yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Bravo.
So it's the same thing. So what's gonna happen is that
Snake in it.
he comes back again. You have to kill another round of bats. So you have to get the guy around the platform. Once again, it's going to start on the platform that Oryx punches, but it's counterclockwise around the room. And the guy, if you do that right, you'll get all the platforms and all the orbs. The guy can get the relic, and then
What
and
did
then
that bar at the top just mean? What was that?
that's my shield. The bar on the top is my shield. And then it spawns in a Yellow Knight. You have to steal the brand from the Yellow Knight, and then we have to be standing inside of that brand because that gives you invincibility.
What's the brand?
thievery.
It's the force field. The force field is the brand.
Why don't they call it the force field?
Because
You don't even
I don't know. They call it a brand. That's what they call it. Deal with
Oh man!
Stumped him
So,
again.
yeah.
Jumping you left and right.
it. So
2
you,
points
you
for
have
Guaco.
once you get the brand, because like, you
Oh.
steal the brand from the knight, and then
That guy's
everybody
got his
stands.
brain on the outside.
Yeah, he's the ogre. That's what
It
they look
looks like the inside of a pomegranate.
So
We should call him Pommy. It's less threatening.
Right?
I think threatening is kind of what they're going for.
Well,
So the way that you split the fire team up, so we kill all these guys, and so it's going to show you the knight. So the guy that got torn between dimensions, he's got the brand. He jumps down to this knight and he steals the brand from this knight. Then this guy is the vessel of
Still a
Oryx.
force field.
You have to get around the room and get the relic, and you use the relic to steal the force field. Once you have the force field is invincibility. Anybody standing inside the force field cannot be killed. So
Stand in there.
So that protects you from the ads while you shoot Oryx. Now you saw Oryx pulling his hands apart like that, right?
yeah.
If he pulls his hands apart and he claps. If he claps, it kills everybody. So you have to
That powerful clap.
so you have to stutter him, and you stutter him by shooting his heart in the center of his chest.
Don't invite him to your play.
That's
So
right.
once again, this is sniper rifles and heavy machine guns, so that you can do enough damage to him to stutter him to stop him from clapping. After you've stuttered him, then you can deal a large amount of damage to him. Okay.
Please, I'll develop a stutter.
So the rolls break.
Name that movie.
That's a oh.
It's gotta be Disney.
No, it's Adam Sandler. It's Big Daddy.
Yes, good job.
So this is the round that we called the floor is lava round. Because after you get damaged, after you do a certain amount of damage to
I
Crota,
used to love this
I
game.
know!
Yeah.
I'm excited!
Lava monster game.
you can see the light charging up on my screen. That's a bomb that is chasing me around that will detonate at the last place I was standing. And it does that for every single member of your fire team. So every member of your fire team has to find a place to run around in order to avoid being blown up.
You're just running
And
around in circles.
you run around in circles. We called it the floor is lava game. The floor is lava part. Keep on moving.
That has nothing to do with the floor
So
being lava.
and then it resets.
Yeah, you
Terrible
play
at
that
naming
game.
things. Jeez.
So
You go down the hall without touching the floor with your arms and
There's
hands on either
another
side.
guy.
So the role that I'm playing, so here's how the roles break out on the fire team when you're fighting orcs, and it's very important that everybody does their jobs. It's a 6-man fire team. One guy is going to be torn between dimensions, and he has to be jumping on the platforms. You have to have 4 people standing on each one of the sparkly platforms in order to spawn them in, and that functions just like the Deathsingers did. The last guy, who is me, he's kind of a free agent. He's a roamer. So what that guy's job is to kill the light-eating ogres, to help kill the light-eating ogres and protect the guys off the platforms.
How many are there?
There's 4 ogres that spawn in every round, and you'll notice, you see that big black ball floating over there. When you kill, so this is what. So you shoot Oryx in the chest before
Oh,
you
he's gonna
and you
blow up,
stutter
he's
him before he claps. So once you've done that, each one of those Oryx drops one of those balls, and you have to send somebody to go stand inside of the ball and watch. It'll say, and those balls will detonate. When they detonate, they deal massive damage to Oryx. So you want to stutter Oryx, then detonate all of the Oryx balls, all of the ogre's balls.
Well, that would kill anyone.
Because that does massive damage. But the thing about it is when those things explode, they'll kill anything outside of it. So you have to make sure that when you explode them, you get back inside of the force field. That will spawn another floor is lava round, where everybody has to run around and avoid the big explosions that are happening on the ground, like that.
Whoa! Are you dead?
And then nope, that brings you
Where are you?
that brings you into the next section. So this is a section. So now it randomly spawns members of your fire team into this big protective bubble where you have to fight a small version of Oryx. The rest of your fire team is outside of this bubble fighting and killing ads.
How do you know where you're shooting at?
Because you can see his health bar. He stays just outside, and then he'll come in with this big freaking sword
And wings?
and try to kill you.
Oh my
gun.
heck, he's so
It's not a
cool! Don't
competition.
kill him! He's the coolest monster yet!
So you have,
Look, it looks like he's playing baseball.
if you do not kill this Oryx in this section, if your fire team does not kill him, you will die, and you will have to start all over again. So make sure you have the guns to do enough damage to kill the shadow of Oryx right there.
I think Gollum made this game. He had a hand in it. Or say it how you say it.
Who? Gollum?
No, the Oryx.
Oryx?
Oryxes.
Orxies?
Yeah. See?
So what?
Watch
Once-
the credits, guys.
Once you kill Oryx in that round, it's going to spawn another one of these rounds. So like my job as a free agent is to kill the ogres. Now it spawns the ogres in the same at whatever pattern you stand on the platform. So the first platform is going to spawn the first ogre, the second platform, the second ogre, third, and all the way around the room. So you run around, we down the ogres. As soon as the ogres get downed, the guy with the brand should be ready to steal the force field from the knight. And then you got to kill the vassal. So that's the thing that we do: is you come over here, you kill this yellow bar knight, so that he goes down really as fast as you possibly can, and then everybody come and
Huddle
do damage to Oryx before he claps his hands. So you got to stutter him.
Oh,
So you stutter him like that. Once you stutter him, 4 people got to go out, each one to one of the ogre balls to detonate the ogre balls to deal the big damage to Oryx. And then
of course.
you're gonna have
His eyes are glowing.
you're gonna have to do this a couple more times before you spawn the final battle, the final fight with Oryx.
This isn't the final fight.
Wait, what?
Oh, he fell.
So he fell. Now that's
Is that just he's
I'm-
just stuttering?
yeah.
Outfit
He's
change?
stuttering. I'm
Why do
popping
you
I'm
call
popping
it
a heavy ammo
stuttering?
synth because I'm out of heavy ammo. So
I've
now,
got heavy ammo since all the
so now
time.
once you get him almost dead. Oryx is going to come to the front. Oryx is going to come to the front of the map. He's going to spawn that thing again, which means this spawns another section where he's going to suck certain members of the fire team into that bubble, and you have to fight the little shadow of Oryx inside of that bubble and kill him before you run out of time.
Oh,
So-
you've been sucked in the bubble?
Yeah, so it sucks me into the bubble, and we come in here, and you have to kill the shadow of Oryx. Once again, you have to kill him you have to kill him before your clock runs out. If you don't kill him in time, you die, and you have to start the fight with Oryx all over again,
Boy, he's cool.
which is no fun. So once again, I suggest heavy machine guns and supers if you can keep your super charged before this part. Sniper rifle's not really great in this part because he moves around too much to really be effective unless you're like a really crack shot with your sniper rifle.
A crack shot?
Crack shot.
I'm a crack shot.
Jump when he comes in because when he smashes the ground, so boom, we kill that.
What is going on there? Passing through the door.
Blood and
Yeah.
bubbles and
So
butts.
that spawns. Once you kill him, it'll spawn the guys, the members of your fire team that were in the bubble. It'll spawn them out of the bubble again. So now Oryx comes back again, and we're going to spawn one more round of this, where he's going to come. He's going to smash the platform with his fist, put the orb up there. Our runner is going to get the darkness dimension and
got
start
claws
running
in his belly.
around the room. That's going to spawn the ogres in. So my job is to come in here and kill the ogres before they can kill the guys standing on the platforms. And if you have a heavy damage shotgun, like either a 300 damage shotgun or a ranged shotgun, you can get close enough that you can see that I can kill the ogres with my shotgun. Just get close enough, and you can just stutter them and down them with your shotgun. It's it's actually not too difficult once you learn the pattern. The guy with the brand comes down, steals the force field from the knight, then you kill the knight.
Isn't that the fun figuring out the puzzle?
No!
Yes,
Why?
I like.
He thinks that too.
I like
No.
figuring out the puzzle, but there's
No.
a lot of people that don't. So for those that don't and just want to see how to do it, that's what I'm doing.
Then you're right.
So this is the final round. Down him before he claps. You can see his heart kind of comes through black in the middle every now and then. That's what you're aiming for. It doesn't matter damage. You have to shoot his heart in order to stutter him. Once you stutter him, 4 guys go out to detonate the ogre balls. And then we've got him damaged enough to where this will trigger the final. This will trigger the final section, the final fight with Oryx.
I'm worried.
And I've actually run out of ammo with my primary weapon.
So now you don't even get to help?
No, I
You're just mooching?
just got to switch guns.
Oh.
So now he comes, and you have to kill him right here, and you have to kill him fast. Because once again,
Hurry!
you don't kill him fast enough, and then he's gonna kill you. You're gonna spawn. So he's clapping, and boom!
Did you kill him?
Death to Oryx, the god of the hive, the king of the Takin.
Oh, his wings!
And now
He's the fallen.
you get the super satisfying thing of watching Oryx's corpse float out into space towards Saturn.
Wow, is there music here?
So do all of his little minions die when he
Yeah,
dies?
as soon as he dies, all of his minions die, and it spawns this chest.
Then you
And
just run back through and
this-
kick them all while they're down.
This chest should give you some good stuff. I got the raid pulse rifle from it,
Wait.
and another raid shotgun.
Is he gonna explode or he just floats up?
Now I stand here and I dance to celebrate the death of Oryx. And the fun thing about this is it will give like that last chest will give everybody a raid weapon, and the raid weapons are the most powerful weapons in the game. And the fun thing about the Oryx raid weapons is all of them have a perk to where if you switch guns, you can shoot. If you switch guns for a little bit of time, it's about 6 seconds. When you switch back to that gun, it'll automatically reload itself, so you never actually have to reload any of the raid guns.
I just like your shiny arm bracelets, honey.
I think we lost Calamity Jen.
Yeah, Calamity Jen, she's pregnant, she tapped out, but that's okay. Because now all that's left for our fire team to do
Just change the outfit.
is equip all of our fancy new raid guns, all of our fancy new raid gear, and then
Put some sparkles
we
on
did this.
Yeah, equip it.
We did this after the Vault of Glass, because at the Vault of Glass you got the Chatter White shader, which was a white shader. At the end of the Crota shader, you got the Glowhu shader, which was that bright,
Shader. Why do they call them shaders?
It's like
because it shades your armor different colors. So
it's just different outfits,
it's different colors for your outfits,
so they can feel fancy.
so we can feel fancy, exactly.
Yeah.
And you feel cool because when you do that you get a shader nobody else has. And so at the end of every raid, because we always beat the raid within the first couple of days of it releasing.
Then you all got matching shaders?
Actually, this one didn't give a shader, but it gave.
Photographs from an ancient handheld communications device of the day the traveler arrived. What a find!
You want the Crucible? I am the Crucible.
Cade, 6 requests a face-to-face. Bring a sidearm.
And Hunter's got a big mouth. Guess he can back it up, though. Cade ran through the Crucible like it was a game. Sly bastard.
Submitted known information on Iron Banner.
You want